Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda McKechnie. For those of you that didn't know how to pronounce it, it is Amanda McKechnie. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about helpful tips and tricks to get you started in your business or get you started. Things to avoid, like don't come up with a name, go print business cards and then realize someone has that name. Okay, so if you want to learn more about or know more about all the things that I'm going to be talking about, make sure that you continue to watch this video and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, just keep watching. Thanks.
Yeah. Chop it on the ground, how I lie.
So most of you already know that I do have a business and it's called Get Fancy. Come up with your name. Make sure nobody has that name. Once you know that nobody's using it, you can either, one, secure those names on Instagram and Facebook. You'll go and you'll do a name search. I think that's $50. I can give you a printout with all the names that are similar or close to, or if your name that you chose is on the list of taken, because it may not be on Instagram, may not be on social media in any kind of way, but someone has a business with that name. So it's always good to go do that, because if you start your business and you're operating with someone else's name, it ain't yours. Okay, basically for me, I did everything backwards. I came up with my name, I secured Instagram, I secured my domain name, I printed business cards and had no logo design or anything like that. I just went on Vistaprint and printed 100 business cards and said that's gonna be my business name because I came up with a name. So after that, then I started the process of going to do the name search. No one had my name, so I registered it. I think your choices of registering here in Canada is a numbered corporation operating as, then I think it's a limited and incorporated. I ended up choosing incorporated because I thought it looked fancy next to Get Fancy. Okay. And it came with some other bells and whistles, but I don't know what all those things are. I just liked how it looked, Get Fancy Incorporated versus me operating as a number, or Get Fancy Limited. Limited doesn't sound fancy. Limited just sounds limited. So I didn't want to limit myself, so I chose incorporated because Get Fancy Incorporated. That I wanted to start a business because I was basically tired. I was tired of being laid off. I was tired of missing out moments with my son. I was tired of buying hair that wasn't human hair and being sold as human hair, and I'm spending all that money and I wasn't getting what I was paying for. So I said, enough is enough. I got my logo by someone on Fiverr, right? I paid like $5, which is $5 US at the time, and paid them for my logo. So I told them what I wanted and they put it together for me. So you need a logo. You can either make one yourself, you can use like things like PicArt. I decided to go to China because after my website got launched and everything like that, all these hair vendors started contacting me, and it made me a little bit insecure in my hair, because it's like, if all these suppliers are messaging me, I'm like, I started second guessing, is my hair good quality? I know it's good quality because I tested it. I sent it to my hairdresser to test it. I was testing my hair for a long time before I even sold the hair. So it made me a little bit insecure because all these suppliers were contacting me, and I'm like, if I went to China, it'll be a good experience because then I can see what's happening. I can see the different textures and quality. So that's why I went to China, because I was feeling a little insecure about my product, even though I knew it was good. While I was there, it made me really confident in the quality here that I do have. And I came back from that trip feeling super excited, super confident, because I knew going into China, I wasn't sure going into China if my quality was here, but it was there. And in this video, I've been all over the place. I know that. I'm all over the place. I can't keep it straight. But if there's anything you want to know, or you want to find out something, how you do something, you can always reach out to me, send me a DM. Many people have asked me in the past in my DMs, like, how did I find my supplier? How do I know this vendor is good? Like all of this sort of stuff. So if you want help with anything, you can always send me a quick message on Instagram. My Instagram is linked in the bio, but I'm gonna put it on the screen as well. It's Tobago Fancy Mandy on Instagram, and just make sure you follow me. And starting Get Fancy, I have learned so many different things. It's crazy. I make my own little banners, I make my own little posts, like, and you can use Canva for that as well. So that's a cool thing that I use. I use Canva. I used to use WordSwag. There's apps that I use. PicArt. What else do I use to make stuff and do stuff? Yeah. And what I use as well, so like if you want to keep apps to keep yourself being consistent in posting, I use like Planoly, Ladder, or what's the other one? Something else. I can't remember the other name. But there's all these little things that you can use from your phone to start your business and help have a consistent and cohesive feel and look to your business. But I know I've rambled all over the place. But I hope when I edit, I hope that you can be able to take things out of where I was going and where I ended up. But make sure that you pick your name, make sure you do a search that nobody has it, register your business, get a website. You can use like Shopify, Wix, what's the other one that I like? Big Cartel to start out. But there's different platforms, and you can get your domain name from GoDaddy. I got mine from Payless Domains, and I don't know what's going on with them, but I've recently moved it from Payless Domains over to GoDaddy, which is now why I can now point it to my new website that I did on Shopify. So I've been making a lot of changes on my own for my own business, but I just wanted to share some of the things that I've been through, and hopefully it can help you in your process. I'm just trying to think as to what else I am missing or I can share. But if not, we can always do another video with your other questions. And I'm also thinking about, like, when the world opened back up, to do like a trip to China or somewhere, because like I wanted to go back because I never had enough time when I was in China. That's how I felt, because we went to like so many different markets. So it's like I just wanted to go back so I can focus on just the areas, but I didn't want to go by myself because I wanted to go with someone so I was a little bit more comfortable before going by myself. So that's on my to-do list, to go back and like just spend more time in certain areas. And if you guys notice, I am using I got a new camera. So because my last couple videos, let me tell you, I made them using Snapchat on my phone because I was recording on my phone, then my phone was like, honey, we're not recording nothing for you. We're gonna record, you're gonna do all your recording, but then when you come back to look at it, it's not there. You can't view it, you can't see it. So I ended up doing it in Snapchat. So that's why you see I made my background, I made that myself because I needed something that wasn't just brick on a wall and had some kind of niceness to it. Yeah, so I'm using a Canon EOS M100 because your girl's on a budget, and I really wanted to get the Canon G7X, which is going to be my next camera once I move from this and go up. I have to have that. That camera be speaking to me, but your girl's on a budget and we starting out with the Canon M100. You know, that's why you can see me be like, girl, zoom, you know, autofocus, or like put you in and play with my, you know, that's not a good one, but you know what I'm saying? I got like, I'm in focus. Yeah. I can do different things. So I'm still trying to figure out how to use the Canon utility, yeah, the EOS utility to my laptop and to my phone, because it's like it's connected, but I can only download the pictures, but I can't connect so I can view live, or I can't connect it to my phone so I can use it like on a remote. Anybody knows how to work this Canon M100 or connect it to my EOS utility thing properly? If y'all could help us girl out, that would be nice. And yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling.